I'm back with another reading today. I don't know how the fuck this is gonna go because I haven't even decided the deck. I haven't decided. Really, I haven't even written any downloads. So whatever comes through to me, comes through to me. Again, this is a timeless message, but also if you're seeing this right now, this is also a message for you according to this particular timeline. But this reading on this timeline applies to every other person who's watching it many years from this timeline that I'm talking from right now. Today is June the 12th. I was going to say January the 12th. I don't know why that tried to come out of my mouth. It's June the 12th, 2026. All right, so let's get started. Whatever it is that we're doing right now, as long as it is the best decision that you feel within yourself to make, that gives you the most peace, that's the key. If it gives you the most peace to make a certain decision, you do it. Like, don't change your mind about it unless you have a very good reason to change your mind about it. So I'm going to pick a deck. You know, I kept looking at this deck, so I'm gonna pick this one first. So this is called the Sacred Symbols for Divination Meditation Oracle deck by Marcella Kroll. All right, it's a very, very good deck. I really like this deck a lot. Don't mind my cats. If you could hear them in the background, that's them, okay? But they can't be in this room because, you know, the chicken's here. So boundaries have to be set to place, right? There's this emphasis on boundaries. You heard that? These cats, I swear to God. But boundaries is really the key. Boundaries, oh my God, look at that. Release what doesn't serve you. Maybe even I talked about this in the cyclical transmutation boundaries. Even the boundaries that don't serve you anymore. It's a time that you release what doesn't serve you. Whether it be by letting go of the old boundaries that don't serve you anymore, or by applying new boundaries into your reality that best serves you. Again. So let's get to it. Absolute. What would you like the collective from this timeline or any other timeline right now to be aware about right now, according to the energies of today and of any time that anybody sees this? Let's see, awareness. What would you like them to be aware about? What would you like the collective in this video to be, who's watching this video, to be aware about right now? Ooh. Okay, this almost fell. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm a little extra like that, but you know. Oh, okay, all right. We're taking this. Ooh, okay. Oh. Ooh. Okay. This is a very unique reading. Okay, first off, we have grounded as the bottom of the deck. Didn't I just talk about as long as it serves you, gives you peace, and it, you know, and peace has to come from like the heart, the center, okay, the center of yourself. Like, as long as it gives you peace, and also as long as it makes you grounded. At the same time, it serves you because it brings groundedness into your reality, then this is what you need to hear. The first card that came out is the number 49. The previous card, by the way, is number 22. But this one is number 49, and it is soulmate. And it's literally the intertwining between two hearts, one upright and one reverse, which is very interesting because it's like, it's giving like the Three of Swords, but it's not the Three of Swords. It's like whatever new life you're entering into right now, which by the way, that's one of the cards here, new life, number 4. This, whatever, whoever and whatever it is that you came across that is connected to your soul, okay? This is not connected to an idea or this is from the soul, from the heart, right? Or like from a place again where pure awareness is present, right? Like if you come across somebody or something in your life that you're, all of a sudden you can't describe like how, and look at that, Uranus and Gemini is acting up, right? This is one of those things where you're just like, no way, this is too good to be true. This is too good to be true. But guess what? With new life and power, it is true. No. I meant to do it like this. There you go. Okay, well, you get the point. New life and power. New life and power. Okay? When new life and power are involved in this spread here, this is a confirmation that in this new life, experiencing this new thing or person that you're just, I guess it is meeting beyond your, not just expectations, but I guess it goes against maybe what you were assuming about them before even. Maybe for some of you, maybe you assume like, this is too good to be true, or personally, like, there's no way that this is like this. Or, I'm not saying like love or anything you love to do whatsoever has to be coming from the most perfect place where there's never any problems with it. Just like a love for drawing, let's say, for example, you love it because you love solving the problems that come with it, besides loving to create the solutions and the outcomes of it, if that makes sense. But that's like an art example here. But in relationships or soulmates, I guess I would say, like in that aspect, and I usually don't talk about this type of shit, but soulmate came out. It's not twin flames, so... But because we're not going to waste time about that, but yeah, no, like it is true. This is coming from me. This is a confirmation, and it is true. That's whatever new life you're entering into. When it comes with something like that, like I'm not, it's always good to give something one chance. Okay? And I talked about this with my mother too, God bless her. But like, yeah, it's always good to give one chance. Right? But that's the key though. You give them one chance. You give the opportunity of what you're, one chance, right? You just give yourself that one chance. Give yourself that one moment. And if that develops your piece much further than you expected, continue forward, because grounded is literally underneath the deck for a reason, right? Now, and it's gonna bring a powerful effect into that new life that you are already in, or that you've entered into, and that you haven't entered yet. Right? But this is a very good start. Okay. I'm going to use a different deck, maybe to extend this, or to maybe get other messages as well. So let's read from the Tree of Life Oracle. It's been a long while, but it's about time. I think there's something more deeper to this entire reading that I think bringing this out would be the perfect time. And of course, the bottom card is the Sun, which is purpose, vision, and self-mastery. Isn't that interesting? Because this is the eye of like Ra or something, right? I could be wrong. And the card that's like the bottom of the deck is literally like connected to that. Like, and even like the card that came out, the New Life. This guy's literally holding an Ankh. Okay, and this is literally like representative of power that we just also got out of the deck. So, like, all right, what divided into half is the Temperance card. Okay, let's get an extension. Absolute. Can you extend to this collective? Whether you repeat the same message, extend it further, or if there's anything else you'd like us to be aware of, feel free to expand and let the collective know about it. Ooh, okay, that almost slipped, but it didn't. Remember the grounded energy. But the bottom card we have is the 16th path, which is the Hierophant, loyalty, kindness, and guidance. Okay? And didn't I say guidance before? I don't know, but we're just going to flow with it, okay? And it's so interesting because Soulmate was the card that came out. This is literally a union of two people, or three, honestly. And there's the Tree of Life as well. This is like an individual, interpersonal experience and collective experience. Now, let's get to the cards that came out. Oh my god. Okay, so the first card that we have again is the Sun. Didn't I just talk about this? Did you? You saw it was at the bottom of the deck, but Now, let's put that to the side. What we have also that came out that is exactly the energy I've been channeling as well is the Empress, the 14th path. So that is creative endeavor, nurturing, fertility. Here we go here. And she's pregnant. She's pregnant with or she a seed is planted and she is ready very soon, honestly, to experience a new life again. Maybe the soulmate is the first child that you are conceiving, which congratulations. I don't know who I'm reading this for, but this is such a beautiful read, and I think this is a confirmation for somebody that, you know, sometimes I don't want to say your own kids can be soulmates, but your own kids could be in your, oh my god, I was just looking at the time. It's 4:13 right now, right? It's 4:13 right now. And I want to give you big confirmation. This is the 30th path and the 14th path. Okay? 30th, 14th path. There is something expanding here. A new life, a new project, a new passion, a new spark of inspiration that is high vibrational for sure, because like and this is a confirmation because this guy, it looks like, what the fuck am I talking about? This god, it looks like he's or they're on a boat but in the water, on the water, but this boat is with the god is floating in midair with all the slight stream of clouds that are just, you know, riding it with him, right? And there's all these like sunflowers, crystal. You can see a bit of pyramids as well. And then in this card, you see again a heart shield, a heart. Literally, it's the same thing as the soulmate card. So this is a big confirmation that this, whether this thing that your soul is connected with, whether it be a person, whether it be, guess who you're about to give birth to, or giving birth to a new project, or a new vision of something, to it could be from like what you choose to learn about that's new but that's good for you, or it could be what you knew before, whether it be like a couple years ago to many years ago, and you've always thought about going back to it, but you're just like, I don't know when's the time. First off, any time is the perfect time to get back to what you are called deeply to do. Okay, anytime is the perfect time. So, and that's the point. You that's why groundedness and staying at the center, and putting down the old boundaries that don't work for you anymore and setting up the new ones that serve you is important. Because if you're putting in on a boundary, let's say that's so over, like expired, right? And you can make 5 minutes at the very least. You can take 5 minutes of your time to learn something, or to play with something, or whatever, or to get to know somebody, or to get to know somebody, I guess, if there's anybody who is already in a relationship and they're entering into this new world, with, like, of course, Neptune Aries, Saturn Aries. Anybody who's on here that is at this point right now, they're past, like, sorry, let me scratch my nose. They're past anybody who's past the old paradigm and state that you were in, that made you doubt for so long about how incredible you are, as not just as a person yourself, but how necessary it is to heal the wounds within your own being, within your actual self. Congratulations. You made it. You made it. Okay? And whoever you're meeting, whatever you're reestablishing again, whatever you're learning again, and whoever you're giving birth to, like, to bridge from those times to now, like, what a fucking blessing. What a blessing. And I'm so happy for you, and I'm looking forward to see what is in store for you, especially when Leo season comes through. And especially after Taurus season, when Libra season comes through. Taurus season is the preview of what is going to come through in both seasons that embody these arcana energies. Okay? And it's interesting. I'm going to bring this up again. Taurus is such a huge, significant, maybe somebody here is a Taurus, somebody is a Taurus rising, a Taurus moon, a Taurus sun. You can have dominant Taurus placements. You can have, it doesn't matter how it looks, you can have dominant Taurus placements, Libra placements even. Libra sun, Libra moon, Libra rising, dominant Libra placements too. Could be any of them, okay? Or Leo sun, Leo moon, Leo rising, like, that's for you too, okay? I feel called to do this. I have not used this deck in a long time, so whatever's in the bottom of the deck is for you too, okay? When I open this deck. But this is the Soul's Journey Lessons card, by James Van Praagh. Praagh? I think. But anyways, so we're going to use this card, or deck. Sorry. And then we're going to shuffle and see what we got here. Oh my God! I was right! Because what came out the bottom of the deck was relationships! Relationships, okay? I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good, okay? literally, I just said what I said. And isn't this the flower of life too? So anybody, anything that is of a high vibration, if they're not making you feel like how the flower of life makes you feel, then that person ain't for you. This I'm just gonna I if they're not making you feel like how you feel when you look at the fucking fields of beautiful flowers and the sun and everything, if the sunrise, the sunset, like if it's not it, then it's not it. But if it is it, it definitely is it, and that is your confirmation. What is the last thing you want this message to be closed with? Oh, well, no, a couple of things, that's for sure. Okay, let's get to it. Service. Wow, that's interesting because it reflects back to the readings, the other bottom decks that were in the bottom after it shuffled. And it is service. I feel good when I can help others, okay? I feel good when I can help others, okay? Whatever, maybe, that's so interesting, service. Now, let's get to the cards that came out, okay? So it's the last message, patience. Have some patience. The answer's not going to come right away, but when it comes, it will be so clear. It will be as clear as day and as vivid as it will be. Okay? Now, loneliness is the second card actually that came out. Loneliness here. And so the first one is patience. I accept that everything happens in what? In divine order. Okay? Now the other card that came out is loneliness, but it's interesting because there's like so many people in this card as well. And it says, I know that I am never alone. This is for somebody out here who doesn't even know how much longer they can wait. It's just like, yeah, Dove, I hear you, but like I've been waiting for fucking years for this shit. How the fuck am I gonna accept that everything happens in divine order when it's not the way that I desire? Well, let the transits cook. let it cook, okay? Let the universe allow them to give you and deliver you the best of the best, okay, of ideas, of people, friends even, or this could be friendship related too. It doesn't have to be like relationship related as well, okay? But yeah, we have patience, and patience, you know, this lady, for example, giving birth to who's borderline ready to give birth, right? She had to wait for 9 months. You can't rush pregnancy in less than 9 months unless something is going on, right? Then, you know, be super strong in your affirmations and trust in the universe. Trust in yourself that your word is powerful, which is why power came out. Continue to speak that new life into existence. And you never know that the good things you speak into existence intersect with your reality. And when they intersect with your reality, yeah, again, it making sure that it serves you. I guess that's why service came out, because it's the same message again. And it's so interesting because friendship is also underneath. It says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason, and health is underneath that card as well, which is, I will honor the physical vessel that nourishes. Sorry, I didn't mean to say nourishes, but that's a message that enshrines my soul, okay? enshrines my soul, which is reflected to service. Friendships, people in your life, they have to serve you besides the new boundaries and the old boundaries you're throwing away that serves you. The things that you are doing that serves you has to reflect that into your life through what you do and the people in your life. Friendships is a huge example of that as well. And the card underneath, health, actually is relationships again. Okay? Relationships again. Okay? So interesting, because after loneliness, we have discipline. So discipline says I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Okay? I literally just said what I said about the pregnancy. If there's somebody in here that might have to give birth like sooner than expected, again, like what I said, there is power in the words that you speak and you think. Okay? However this will go down, at the very least, you can live in the at least the peace within yourself that when there is no other option that you perceive that's available, to the point where prayer, affirmation, or assumptions are the only fucking option, like really there's no other option but that option that you can take. Just know that with the discipline that comes with it, because when you're in that reality that you desire, you would say those affirmations either way in that reality regardless. So say it now as if it's gonna happen anyways, right? And so discipline, yeah, you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. If that and if that resonates with you, that resonates with you. You can do it. You can learn the new thing. You can find somebody who that you come across, friend, relationships, even like oh, that's confirmation. Right there. And it's so interesting. It's actually like a notification of someone's passing. I don't know why I said that, but like this is like a very, very big confirmation, because that's like reflective of the old paradigm. But the new paradigm is where we're at right now. We're in the new life, you know? There's no going back to it, okay? But also you need to trust and believe that the patience and the discipline that you put into waiting, not just waiting for the people who serve you to come into your life, but to also, like, I guess maybe master what you're doing that makes you feel like you have a purpose, that makes you feel like that vision has to be expressed because you can't hold it in for long. Like you love it. It's what you must do. In fact, it literally, the Empress says creative endeavor, nurturing, fertility. Like, you must nurture that. You must activate your Venus. You must activate your Sun. You must activate the rising sign that is within you or outside or of you. You must. You must. And it's just so interesting. I love everything that this reading is showing here, because even in the card loneliness, that's literally, it feels negative. It's not, because there's all these people there, and literally it's all women too. I'm not sure if this is a message for somebody, but there is a group of women especially that, whether you've met them before or not, like this, you're joining in with them in this new life. And in this new life, they're open, you know, because they are all holding a row of candles, right? Each and every single one of them. It's like as if they're welcoming you to not just their presence, but all the things that they have learned and gained awareness about, that they still keep lit to this day. Like these people that they're this is a confirmation for somebody that you're attracting this type of energy. And if you're here, you're exactly where you need to be. Just accept the patience that comes with it. Okay? Accept it and believe it anyways, regardless. Believe it anyways, regardless. And just continue to refine yourself, your craft, and anything that is good for you. Okay? But anywho, thank you so much for listening to my reading. I hope you have yourselves a beautiful, Gemini season, by the way. Happy Gemini season to all the Geminis! I hope you have a wonderful season so far. It must have been very epic, to say the least, first off and foremost, for a lot of you. It's either epic and if you haven't even experienced the epicness yet, just wait for it. I don't know why epic is the word that's coming up, but that's what's coming up, So other than that, I hope you have yourselves a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Remember, you're never alone. You are not alone. I'll be there with you. And I'm here to stay. You are not alone. Hold on. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though you're far away, I am here to stay. But you are not alone. I am here with you. Though we're far apart, you're always in my heart. But you are not alone. Remember that.